Ready? Our lesson today will be about conditional sentences type 2. We use conditional sentences in two cases. First, when we talk about imaginary situations. Next, when we give advice. For example, this girl doesn't have enough money. So now she is imagining things. She says, if I had a lot of money, I would buy a lot of things. This means that she doesn't have a lot of money, so she can't buy a lot of things. She's imagining things. She says, if I had a lot of money, I would buy a lot of things. Now read this example. This young boy says, if I lived near the beach, I would go swimming every day. What does this mean? This means that he doesn't live near the beach, so he can't go swimming every day. So now he is imagining things. He is imagining things. He says, if I lived near the beach, I would go swimming every day. Notice the verbs here. You have the first part of the sentence, which is the if clause. He says, if I lived. Look at the verb tense, lived in the past. But this doesn't refer to the past. This refers to the future. But he uses the past tense to say that he doesn't live near the beach. He's imagining things. And look at the main clause, the other part of the sentence. I would go. Would, not will. He said, I would go. So the first part, the if clause, has a verb, which is in the past tense, lived. And the other part, which is the main verb, or the main clause, sorry, contains two verbs, would and go. Now read this example. This man doesn't have a car. So now he is imagining things. What does he say? He says, if I had a car, I would not be late for work, or I would not be late to work. So here he is imagining things again. Now look at this lazy man. This girl is giving this man a piece of advice. What does she say? She says, if I were you, I would not stay up late at night. This is a very useful advice. As you see, this man is so lazy. Now she is giving him an advice. What does she say? She says, if I were you. Look here, we use this form when we give advice. We say, if I were you, if I were you, if I were you, I would not stay up late at night. Now read this sentence. As you see, this young boy spends a lot of time on computer games. Now this lady is giving him a piece of advice. What does she say? She says, if I were you, I would stop playing computer games and work hard. Now look at this lady. She loves shopping a lot. So she spends a lot of money. What does this woman advise her? She tells her, if I were you, I would save more money. So we conclude our lesson by saying that type 2 conditionals can be used in two cases. First, when we talk about imaginary situations. Second, when we give advice. I hope that this lesson was so useful to you all. Thank you and goodbye.